My beloved child, take a deep breath, because even though the words that flashed before you felt intense, even though they sounded like a warning echoing straight into your soul, the truth beneath them is not here to scare you, not here to shake your peace, not here to curse your path. The truth is that God is reaching for you in urgency because He wants to lift you, not frighten you. He wants to pull you closer, not punish you. He wants to redirect you with love, not overwhelm you with fear. His anger is not the anger of destruction, it is the frustration of a father who loves you too deeply to watch you drift further away from what He destined for you. You are safe. Nothing will go wrong with you. You are held right now, and even this message, with its urgent tone, is wrapped completely in divine protection. God is not threatening you. He is calling you. Calling you so loudly that you can finally hear what heaven has been trying to whisper for months. The urgency is not danger. The urgency is timing. You are stepping into a moment where something big, something that has been stuck for a long time, something that heaven has been preparing in silence, is about to move. And God needs your heart awake, your spirit attentive, your soul ready. He knows you. He knows your fears, your worries, your sleepless nights, your hidden battles, the tears no one saw. The moments you told everyone I'm fine, even when your heart was trembling. He knows the people who misunderstood you, the decisions that broke you inside, the promises you believed that were never kept, and the weight you carried when no one else stepped in to help. And even though you have kept walking with all of that inside you, God says you have reached a point where He must intervene. He cannot let you walk another day feeling abandoned, confused, or pushed aside. When He said, "Don't test my patience," He did not speak like a God preparing punishment. He spoke like a father who is tired of seeing his child settling for less, staying in circles that drain your soul, trusting voices that don't honor your future. Carrying burdens that were never meant to be yours, and tolerating situations that stunt your growth. You have outgrown some things, you have outgrown some people, you have outgrown some environments, you have outgrown some fears, you have outgrown some doubts, but you haven't fully stepped into the next stage yet, and heaven says now is the moment. You have been sensing it. A strange tension inside you, a pull, a heaviness, a restlessness, like your spirit knows something is shifting but your mind can't explain it. God says this is not anxiety, it is divine alignment. He is preparing to release answers, opportunities, and revelations that will change the direction of your life. But before He reveals them, He needs you spiritually awake, emotionally grounded, and mentally ready. This is why the message flashed with urgency. This is the last time heaven is trying to shake you awake gently before the blessing arrives. God is not angry at you. He is angry for you, angry at the way people dismissed your worth, angry at how long you have been waiting, angry at the delays that stole your joy, angry at the confusion the enemy tried to put into your mind, angry at the people who took advantage of your kindness, angry at the lies spoken behind your back, angry at how you've doubted yourself because of what others have done to you. He wants you to stop shrinking. Stop doubting. Stop apologizing for your light. Stop hiding your soul to make others comfortable. Stop carrying emotional weight that you think you deserve. Stop believing your prayers go unheard. He says it ends today. My child, heaven has watched you blame yourself for things that were never your fault. Heaven saw how many times you stayed silent to keep peace. Heaven saw you forgive things you should have walked away from. Heaven saw you give love even when your own heart was starving. Heaven saw your generosity, your loyalty, your sincerity, the qualities that people took for granted, and now heaven says, enough. You are stepping into a divine correction season, not to correct you, but to correct everything around you. What was hidden will be revealed. What was taken from you will be returned. What was delayed will be accelerated. What was blocked will be opened. What was confusing will become clear. What was painful will turn into purpose. God's urgency is because your breakthrough is close. Very close. Closer than you think. There is something heaven is about to place in your life, a blessing, a shift, a breakthrough, a message, a miracle, and the enemy has been trying to distract you so you miss it. That is why God pressed you with such intensity, to bring your focus back, to anchor your mind, to pull your spirit into clarity. Because what's coming next requires your attention and your readiness. You have felt spiritually tired, but this is not the end. This is the moment right before the rise. The moment right before the clarity. The moment right before the divine reversal. The moment right before you see why God allowed certain things and blocked others. He says you have been asking for answers, and heaven is about to give you more than answers. It will give you alignment. He says you have been asking for protection, and heaven is responding not only with protection but with elevation. He says you have been asking for a sign, and this message is the confirmation your soul has been waiting for. His anger is not toward you, it is toward everything that forced you to doubt your own worth. He says, my child, you are safe. Nothing will go wrong with you. I am with you. I am surrounding you. I am guiding you. Trust me. Pray to me. Keep your heart open. Keep your spirit steady. I have not abandoned you, I am preparing you. And even though you may feel alone in some moments, even though you may feel misunderstood, even though you may feel like no one truly sees what you carry inside, God says heaven has never left your side. There are angels assigned to you. There are blessings marked with your name. There are doors that will open not by effort, but by divine timing. You are stepping into a season where your confidence will return, your peace will deepen, your joy will rise again. And your life will make sense in ways it hasn't for years. This urgency is not danger, it is destiny. This message is not a threat, it is a turning point. This is not punishment, it is preparation. Heaven is rearranging things around you. God is redirecting you. He is pulling you out of what drains you and pushing you toward what heals you. He is breaking cycles you couldn't break alone. He is removing energies that were slowing you down. He is exposing intentions that were hidden. He is aligning people who will support you instead of draining you, and he says, "This time, don't ignore me. You asked me for help. This is the help. You are protected, you are chosen. You are seen, you are loved, you are guided, you are safe. Breathe, my child. Release your fear. Release your doubt. Release your guilt. Release your worry." God says, "You will not face harm. You will not be punished. You will not be abandoned. I am with you, and nothing will go wrong with you. Trust me. Pray to me. Walk with me. I am about to change your life. And this time, the change will be undeniable, my beloved child." As this message reaches you, something in the spiritual realm is moving with an intensity you have not felt for a long time. You may not see it with your physical eyes, but your spirit has already sensed the trembling in the atmosphere. God says that this urgency is not meant to frighten you, but to awaken you. He says He has been calling you again and again, showing you signs, placing whispers in your heart, nudging you gently, then strongly, then very clearly, but your mind has been tired, your heart has been distracted, and your hope has been shaken. Heaven says this is the last time this specific message is flashing before you in this moment, because you are at a crossroads, and the direction you choose right now will determine the tone of the next chapter of your life. But even in this intense alert, God says if you trust Him, nothing will go wrong for you. You are safe. You are protected. You are covered. You only need to open your heart and listen. God is not angry because you failed. God is not angry because you made mistakes. His anger is divine, pure, protective, and rooted in love. It is the anger of a father who has watched his child walk close to a danger that the child cannot see. It is the anger of a God who sees every trap laid for you, every intention formed against you, and every spiritual tactic meant to distract or derail you. That anger is not punishment, it's urgency. It's heaven shouting so loudly that you cannot ignore it. God says the urgency you feel is not random. Something around you has been shifting. Something in your environment has been stirring. Something in your emotional life, your relationships, your spirit, your finances, even your sleep, everything has been giving you signals. You felt discomfort. You noticed changes. You sensed something wasn't quite right. And instead of running toward God with full force, you hesitated. You paused. You waited. You tried to figure things out on your own. You even told yourself, maybe I'm overthinking. Maybe it's nothing. But God says it is not nothing. He says you have been spiritually targeted, not for destruction, but for distraction. The enemy knows he cannot destroy what God has protected, so he tries to distort your vision, exhaust your emotions, shake your confidence, and make you delay your obedience. Every delay has created small cracks in your spiritual wall, and God says He has been trying to seal those cracks before anything slips in that shouldn't. This message is a divine intervention, a final alert for the moment, because something powerful is about to shift in your life. You are on the verge of something heaven has been preparing for you, something that has been delayed for months or even years because of people around you, internal struggles, and unseen spiritual battles. God says the delay is ending, but you must listen now. He says you have misunderstood His silence. You thought He left you. You thought maybe you disappointed Him to the point where He stopped speaking. But God says He was working behind the scenes with a precision you could never imagine. He was aligning things, removing obstacles, exposing wrong intentions, clearing spiritual pathways, and rearranging timelines. Heaven does not work on the clock you look at. Heaven works on destiny, and your destiny has reached a point where change cannot be postponed anymore. God says He is angry because you have not been recognizing your worth. You have accepted less than what He intended for you. You have tried to please people who never appreciated your heart. You have held on to past pain like it was part of your identity. You have allowed fear to shape your decisions. You have allowed doubt to silence your gifts. You have believed hurtful words more than you believed His promises. And every time you hurt yourself with low expectations or tolerated mistreatment, God saw it. It wasn't anger at you, it was anger for you. Because He sees what you cannot see. He knows the depth of your spirit. He knows the blessings waiting to enter your life. He knows the power you carry. He knows how valuable you are. And when you walk beneath your calling, heaven responds with urgency. God says He has watched you cry silently when no one understood what you were going through. He has watched you break down emotionally when you pretended to be strong in front of others. He has watched you love people deeply and receive pain in return. He has watched you give your heart, time, energy, loyalty, and compassion to people who did not value it. And despite everything, He has watched you continue to love, continue to try, continue to stand up again even when you felt alone. He says this is why He is stepping in so forcefully now. You have reached a point where something must change, and that change begins now. There is something coming, something God has been preparing for you that will remove confusion, end emotional heaviness, break spiritual obstacles, and open a new path that has been blocked for far too long. But you must trust Him now. You must release the fear that holds you back. You must stop worrying about what people think. You must stop replaying old wounds. You must stop doubting your calling. God says He is about to expose a truth you could not see before. This truth will not harm you, it will free you. It will explain why certain things happened. It will explain why certain people acted the way they did. It will explain why you felt spiritual pressure recently. It will explain why your heart sensed something was off. A revelation is coming, and God says He wants your spirit to be ready for it. This is why the urgency is so strong. Because the revelation will redirect your choices, reshape your priorities, and strengthen your spiritual clarity. God says you have been protected from something extremely dangerous, something you didn't even know was forming. A wrong decision, a wrong friendship, a wrong emotional attachment, or even a wrong financial move could have caused damage. Heaven intervened. God blocked something, and you mistook the blockage as rejection. But God says it was protection. He saved you without you realizing it, and now He wants you to step into the clarity that protection created. Heaven says your mind has been overworking. You have been carrying emotional burdens that were never meant to be yours. You have been analyzing situations that God already resolved. You have been worrying about outcomes that God already secured. God says your spirit is tired, not because you are weak, but because you have been fighting battles meant for Him, not you. This is why He wants you to trust Him more deeply in this moment. You are not meant to carry everything alone. You are not meant to figure every detail out. You are not meant to chase answers. God already has the answers. He just needs you to surrender the worry. He says the urgency is because your next steps matter. One decision, one shift in mindset, one step of obedience can unlock a blessing that has been waiting to enter your life. You may feel small right now, but God says your spirit is loud in heaven. Angels are standing around you. Your path is being cleared. Your enemies are losing access to your energy. Your fears are being broken. Your burdens are being lifted. Something new is emerging. God says that the anger you feel from heaven is actually love in disguise. Divine anger does not punish, it awakens. Divine anger does not curse, it redirects. Divine anger does not condemn, it corrects the path so that blessings reach you in time. Heaven is not against you. Heaven is fighting for you. He says you must stop underestimating your spiritual significance. There is a reason the enemy tries so hard to distract you. There is a reason people with impure intentions get uncomfortable around you. There is a reason your presence affects people even when you remain silent. There is a reason God is urgent with you. You carry a spiritual assignment that cannot be wasted. You carry ancestral prayers that must be fulfilled. You carry generational blessings that must awaken. Your spirit is chosen. And chosen spirits experience heavier warfare, but God says the warfare is ending. A new chapter is being written. The spiritual heaviness is lifting. The confusion is dissolving. The fear is breaking. The blessings are aligning. You are safe. Nothing will go wrong with you. God is with you, around you, ahead of you, behind you. You are protected. You are watched over. You are guided. Heaven says trust is your key. Prayer is your weapon. Faith is your shield. The next days will reveal things you didn't expect, but everything will work in your favor. God says this message is your turning point. The urgency is not to pressure you, it is to position you. Your time has come to rise. To awaken, to align with what God has prepared. Everything will shift. Everything will align. Everything will make sense. Trust God. Pray. Move forward. You are safe. You are chosen. God is with you, now and always, my beloved child. Breathe for a moment and listen with your whole heart, because what is being whispered into your spirit right now is not to frighten you, not to punish you, not to control you, but to awaken you. When the message says God is angry and that this is the last time something sacred is being flashed before you, it is not the anger of destruction, it is the divine intensity of a father who loves his child so deeply that he refuses to let you slip through the cracks of fear, confusion, or delay. When heaven speaks urgently, it is because something beautiful, something protective, something destined is being aligned for you, and you must not miss it. You are safe. Nothing will go wrong with you. God stands beside you, ahead of you, around you. But He needs your heart open, your attention awake, your faith steady. He has watched you carry battles quietly. He has seen you swallow pain with a silent courage. He has seen the nights where you wondered if anyone, on earth or in heaven, noticed the ache in your chest, the weight on your shoulders, the unanswered questions that left you wondering if you were forgotten. You were never forgotten. Not even for a second. Your tears have never fallen to the ground without heaven catching them. God is not angry at you, He is angry for you, angry at the forces that tried to break you, angry at the lies spoken over you, angry at the ways people misjudged you, used you, abandoned you, or tried to dim the light He Himself placed inside you. This message arrives urgently because God is repositioning you. Something is shifting around you, and if you remain in fear or doubt, you will not see the blessing standing at your door. God is telling you that this moment, right now, is one of those rare spiritual turning points where your entire life can change simply because you choose to believe Him, trust Him, talk to Him, and allow Him to guide you. For so long you have been trying to handle everything on your own, convincing yourself that you must be strong without help, that you cannot afford to fall apart, that no one will come if you cry for support. But heaven has been watching you, and heaven has decided that this is the moment where things cannot continue the way they have been. You have been tested. You have been stretched. You have been pushed to the edge mentally, emotionally, spiritually. You have walked through seasons where even getting out of bed required strength you didn't think you had. You have fought storms that other people never saw. You have endured betrayals that your heart still doesn't fully understand. And yet you kept going. You kept breathing. You kept surviving even when you were exhausted. That is why God is speaking so intensely to you right now, not because you did something wrong, but because you have done so much right that heaven refuses to let you collapse under the weight of the world any longer. There is a divine reason this message is coming with urgency. God is shifting certain things in your life within the spiritual realm. Certain doors that were stuck are about to open. Certain people who were blocking you or draining you are about to be removed. Certain opportunities that seemed impossible are about to rise from nowhere. And because of this shift, God needs you alert. He needs you spiritually awake. He needs you open, prayerful, trusting, and aware. Not afraid. Not running. Not doubting. You have reached a moment of divine timing, where your life path aligns with your destiny, and this alignment requires your attention. God is telling you that the next few days, the next few decisions, the next few prayers you speak will shape something important. You are not in danger. Nothing will go wrong with you. You are held. You are protected. You are safe. But you must understand why heaven is acting with urgency. It is because your soul has been crying out for relief. Your spirit has been asking for answers. Your heart has been longing for clarity. And the time has finally arrived for God to remove the blockages that have been standing in your way. There were things hidden from you, intentions of people you trusted, actions taken behind your back, energy that was draining your progress, and spiritual interference meant to keep you stuck, confused, or doubting your worth. God has watched all of it. He was patient because He wanted you to learn, to grow stronger, to recognize your own power. But now the time for patience has ended. Now the time for divine intervention has begun. This is not a punishment. This is not a threat. This is not fear. This is protection. God wants you to understand that His urgency is love disguised as warning. His intensity is compassion disguised as fire. His message is not meant to scare you, it is meant to shake awake the greatness inside you that life tried to bury. You have been distracted, hurt, overwhelmed, or emotionally exhausted, and heaven is calling your spirit back into alignment. God is saying, "My child, this is your moment. Do not sleep through it. Do not ignore what I am placing in front of you. Do not run from the blessings coming your way. Do not let old wounds silence your faith. I am with you. Nothing will go wrong." He knows the inner war you have been fighting, between trusting and doubting, between moving forward and holding back, between wanting change and fearing it. He sees the part of you that feels unworthy, the part of you that feels guilty, the part of you that wonders why miracles should happen for you. You have carried guilt that was never yours. You have punished yourself for things you did out of survival, not malice. You have apologized too many times for things others did to you. God is clearing that burden from your life now. He wants you to walk freely, breathe freely, hope freely. You were never meant to live in fear of Him. you were meant to feel safe with Him. If the message feels strong, it is because you're standing at a crossroads where your life is about to take a new direction. God is pushing you through the doorway you were too afraid to walk through on your own. He is lifting you from situations that have silently been harming your peace. He is removing you from cycles that drained your joy. He is guiding you into blessings that require courage, not fear. This message is long because your spirit needs healing, reassurance, and clarity. Every word is meant to remind you that heaven has not abandoned you. You are not alone. You are not walking blindly. You are not being punished. God is telling you, you are safe. I am with you. Nothing will go wrong with you. Trust me. The urgency is simply because the breakthrough arriving in your life is time-sensitive. Divine timing has opened a window for you. Opportunities are aligning. Protection is strengthening. Blessings are approaching your doorstep. But you cannot receive what you doubt. You cannot walk into what you fear. You cannot rise while clinging to the weight of yesterday. Release the guilt. Release the fear. Release the idea that God is angry with you in a destructive way. He is a Father who wants you protected, uplifted, and aligned. He is angry only at the things that tried to steal your purpose. You are stepping into a season where you will witness prayers answered in unexpected ways. You will see clarity where there was confusion. You will see peace where there was chaos. You will see justice where there was unfairness. You will see opportunities where there were only dead ends. You will feel His presence more strongly than ever because He is guiding you into a higher chapter of your life. Trust Him now more than ever. Talk to Him. Pray to Him. Let your heart open again. You have nothing to fear. Nothing will go wrong with you. You are protected, guided, seen, loved, and held. This message is not the end. It is the beginning of the life God has been preparing for you. God says that there comes a moment in every soul's journey when the divine voice grows louder than everything around you, when the whispers you ignored begin to shake the atmosphere and the signs you walked past begin to glow brighter than they ever did before. You may think it is coincidence that this message is appearing for you at this exact time, but there is nothing random about it. The timing is deliberate, the urgency is intentional, and the presence behind these words is real. God says He has been watching you with a depth of love you cannot measure, but today His tone carries a firmness that is meant to awaken something in your spirit. He is not here to frighten you. He is here to wake you, protect you, and guide you away from something that could harm your peace, your path, your future, and even the divine calling on your life. God says this is your moment of alignment, your moment of correction, your moment of clarity, your moment of return. God says He is not angry because you failed. He is not angry because you are imperfect. He is not angry because you struggled. He is not angry because you made mistakes. The reason his voice feels heavier today is because he has been trying to get your attention gently, softly, lovingly, but you have been distracted by the noise around you. He says you have been carrying burdens that were never yours, worrying about people whose intentions are unclear, giving energy to situations that drain you, and ignoring the quiet inner nudge that has been warning you for days, for weeks, for months. God says the urgency is not punishment, it is protection. You are not in danger, but you are standing near something that needs to be removed from your path before it grows. You are safe, but he wants you to stay under his covering. You are protected, but he wants you to stop stepping into energies that don't belong to you. God is calling you back into his arms before something pulls you in the wrong direction. God says you have been stronger than you realize. You have been fighting silent battles that nobody knows about. You have been carrying emotional weight behind your smile, and even on days when your faith felt small, you still whispered his name. That alone is why he is with you today in such a powerful way. He says, "My child, I have not left you. I have not forgotten you. I have not abandoned you. I have been right here, fighting for you in the places you could not see." God says there are moments in your life when he shields you from things you never even knew were coming. He has stopped betrayals before they reached your ears. He has blocked attacks before they touched your life. He has redirected painful decisions before they broke you. And even though you cannot see the spiritual warfare around you, God has been holding back things that were meant to harm your peace. God says you must understand something important. The urgency in his voice today is not to scare you. It is to realign you. He says he has been sending you signs, small ones, large ones, unexpected ones. He has been sending dreams, instincts, repeated thoughts, sudden feelings, unusual moments of hesitation, and strange moments of clarity. He has whispered into your heart when something felt off about a person or situation. He has nudged your spirit when something didn't feel safe. He has been trying to get you to pause. Think, pray, reflect, or step back. But because life has been loud around you, you pushed these signs aside. God says, no more ignoring. No more delay. No more confusion. No more hesitation. You are mine, and I am calling you to open your spiritual eyes completely. God says there is something connected to your environment, your energy field, or your emotional space that he wants to remove. It is not something that will harm you physically. It is not something that will endanger your life. It is something subtle, an influence, a pressure, a voice, a distraction, or a presence that has been trying to block your blessings, your clarity, your spiritual gifts, or your emotional balance. God says that he has allowed this message to reach you because he is giving you divine instruction, divine protection, and divine reassurance all at once. You are safe. Nothing will go wrong with you. He is with you. He is covering you. But He wants you to listen. God says many times you underestimate yourself. You underestimate your strength, your intuition, your spiritual awareness, and your divine connection. There is a reason you feel things before others do. There is a reason you sense energy shifts quickly. There is a reason you can feel when someone's intentions change. There is a reason your heart tightens when something is wrong, even before you understand why. God placed this sensitivity in you because you are spiritually chosen. You are spiritually protected. You are spiritually guided. But sometimes you ignore these feelings because you doubt yourself. God says you can no longer doubt your inner knowing. It is one of the ways He speaks to you. God says the anger you felt in His message is not against you. It is against the forces trying to distract you, confuse you, or delay you. He is angry at the energy that has been trying to dim your light. He is angry at the negativity trying to cling to you. He is angry at the unnecessary burdens you have been carrying. He is angry at the spiritual interference trying to create fear in your path. He is angry at the lies whispered into your heart that made you question your worth. God says He is stepping in now with authority, with power, with clarity. He says, I am removing what does not belong to you. I am cutting off what drains you. I am exposing what lies to you. I am protecting what I placed inside you. God says you have been feeling something lately. You felt tired in a different kind of way. You felt mentally heavy without knowing why. You felt spiritually pulled between peace and confusion. Some days you woke up with clarity, and other days you woke up with questions you couldn't name. God says this internal battle was not a sign of danger, it was a sign of transition. You are shifting spiritually, emotionally, and energetically. You are outgrowing what used to hold you. What used to attract you, what used to comfort you, and what used to distract you. God says the discomfort you felt was a sign that your spirit is evolving. God says He is proud of you for surviving times when you were overwhelmed. He sees how often you push through even when you feel drained. He sees how you show strength even when you feel like collapsing. He sees how you help others even when you feel unseen yourself. He sees how your heart stays soft even after pain. He says you don't realize how holy your endurance has been. He says, my child, I have counted every tear, every sacrifice, every silent prayer, every hidden moment of hurt. None of it has been ignored. I am responding to your heart today. God says you are safe. You keep repeating this in your mind because you need to hear it again and again. You are safe. Nothing will go wrong with you. Nothing is coming to harm you. No darkness can overpower you. No threat can defeat you. You are shielded. You are guarded. You are surrounded by divine light. He says if any negative force tries to approach you, it will collapse before it reaches you. Your spirit is too protected, your calling too strong, your purpose too sacred. God says He wants you to pray more in this season, not out of fear, but out of connection. Prayer is not a ritual for you, it is a lifeline. When you pray, your spiritual clarity increases. When you pray, your intuition sharpens. When you pray, your path clears. When you pray, your energy stabilizes. God says your altar, your room, your quiet corner, or even your bed becomes holy the moment you open your heart. He wants you to pray without rushing. Pray without fear. Pray without doubt. Pray with trust. Pray with surrender. Pray with confidence that He hears you every single time. God says He is preparing something big for you. Something life-changing. Something healing. Something that will shift your emotional landscape. Something that will restore everything you lost emotionally, spiritually, or mentally. Something that will make you realize why He needed to get your attention today. He says blessings are lining up for you, some of them already on their way. But He wants you aligned before they arrive. He wants your spirit clear, your heart open, your